All right, awesome. Hello, everybody. How we doing? My name is Lindsay Mattingly here, so thank you for joining our webinar. I know we have very busy schedules, and you could be doing something else right now. However, you are here. And so you're invited today by somebody who cares about you. And after this webinar, after we go through everything, the logistics of everything, just let the individual know where you see yourself stand and whether you see yourself as a customer or a customer who gets paid with this as well too. So I'm going to hop onto the chat box here and see who is hopping on right now. So if you are just hopping on, let me know where you are coming in from. We got Florida, we got Oregon, we got Greenville, we have Louisiana, which is super great. Awesome, awesome. Thanks so much, guys, for taking the time for this. So first of all, I'm going to show you a unique technology that's helping a lot of people and is ahead of the trends, as well as a proven system where you can leverage this to create an additional income stream strictly from home without having to chase your family or your friends, without having to sell, without having to need to buy a bunch of inventory and it's falling out of your shelves, and you don't need to go to strangers' homes or those. I mean, have you ever been to a hotel room and it's like super chilly and it just becomes overwhelming? So you don't have to do any of that. And also stay until the end, because I have a special gift and a bonus for you and a promotion that you need to know about and you don't want to miss out on. So basically, my goal for this presentation is to help two kinds of people. So for those who are beginners in this industry, you're starting your own health and wellness journey, you're going to get a complete, simple overview of how to get your health on track and what World can do for you and your family. For experienced people who are on this, you're going to get to learn how this technology is going to change the way we track health and how you can strictly build all of this from home, online. And you guys, I'm not kidding at all. So I'm going to keep this webinar between 30 minutes or less. So due to time, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of myself and who I am. My name's Lindsay Mattingly. I'm out here in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm a mom. I'm a health professional, been in the health and wellness industry for about 11 years now, as a personal trainer and holistic nutritional counselor. While I love, love, love what I do and helping people in regards of their health and wellness, it's been a lot of fun. But what I didn't like is that I'm unemployed until my clients show up, and I was on my client's time and not my own time. And as a mom, it's very tough to create a very steady schedule so then I can work around my family, and it just wasn't working out too well that way. We love to travel, we love to have fun, we love to go places, and if you love to travel and have fun, definitely raise your hand. But you know, with the industry that we were currently in, it wasn't working. And since this industry, and especially getting connected with World, I'm telling you, online is the way to go. We have built strictly this business all online. And as a busy health professional as well too, this has been able to go through, oh, we got some people who are not muted on here. So anyways, you know, we've been able to build this strictly from online, which is great. No meetings, nothing. Everything's been through webinars, everything's been through phone calls, Facebook, texting, everything is done through your fingertips. And I'm gonna walk through this with you later on today. So okay, so we got everybody muted. All right, so so y'all know, this is World Global Network. Let me click on here. All right, if it can move on over here. There we go. Oh, jumping ahead. I think it's this, hang on a second, guys. Give me just a second here. There we go. All right, so as you all know, World Global Network is the company that we are currently with. We're in the wearable technology space. So this is a really big space for all of you out there, and I'm sure you see your friends wearing a Fitbit and an Apple Watch, and everyone's wearing a wearable piece of technology on the wrist, and everybody is picking up on this huge trend that's coming and going, okay? And the cool thing is, this is huge. Forbes is projecting that the wearable technology space is going to be a $34 $4 billion space by 2020. And right now it's going to be around $2 billion. So as you can see, in the next 3 years, every single person that we know is going to be wearing a piece of wearable technology. And we have one of the best in the entire market. And so that's what I want to share with you today. So I want to show you our sexy products. Okay, sexy is the new in, right? So here's our gorgeous sexy product of the Hilo LX. I got mine on. It matches my purple hair. I got to re-dye my hair. I got purple and blue hair. But that's what's cool. I dye my hair so I can change the band to match my hair. It's super sweet and cool. Comes with cool colored bands, and you can purchase it if you like it and make it fancy to match with your outfit or your favorite color or your hair or your nails, whatever. So sexy health is the new in with this wearable technology. And so here's some of the features that it has. And number one, it does your blood pressure, which is super cool. Your heart rate, it can perform an EKG, your sleep quality, breath rate, your emotions, your calories, your steps, your fatigue level. It also has a panic button, which it shows right here off to the side, and guardian function, which is really, really cool. So then you can be in contact with your family, get connected with your family. And so coming the fourth quarter of 2017, it's going to add a bunch of different apps. One being the blood sugar, which is this is going to be game changer, and the blood glucose monitoring, which you have also, and that is also patent pending, which is super cool too. So you guys, this is going to be game changer, and as a health professional, being able to keep track of our clients, and especially with what it's going to offer in the future, I'm super stoked about this. And the alcohol levels in your blood, your BAC is another way, which is exciting. And then in addition, it's also going to have an app to this bracelet and the mosquito repellent. And I'm telling you, this is huge. I live right here in McClellanville, South Carolina, and the mosquitoes are horrible. They are horrible. And because we live right by the marsh, we're only 150 yards from the ocean. So when I shared with some people, hey, this gadget is going to have a really unique mosquito function, I told some locals about it, and they said, hey, if it can do that, we definitely want it, because we've tried everything. It's like these mutant mosquitoes. So there are many parts of the world, in the United States I know, that have big mosquito problems. And this is going to have a firmware that emits a frequency that's going to keep you safe from mosquitoes, which is super cool. So I want to show you the blood glucose app, which is coming up. Okay, and so here's the blood glucose app of what's good and what's going to look like, and that is the alcohol app. Why did that skip ahead? Woo, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So it's the first non-invasive blood glucose monitoring system in the world, and this can be huge for the diabetic market. I mean, how many individuals do you know, especially children, who have type 1 diabetes, or especially type 2 diabetes, and pricking of the finger is just not, you know, it's a very, very tough for them. So this is a way they can kind of skip that and monitor the progress with that. And so now we're going into the blood alcohol app. So this is what's going to look like on your phone. It's all right through your wrist. It's going to show you how much longer you have until you're sober. So what your blood alcohol level is the way you know, and if you're safe behind the wheel, which is super great. I love my wine as well too. So I'm going to make sure, I'm having some issues here with, hang on a second, make sure everybody is muted. Mute all. There we go. All right. We are in the clear there. Okay. Just had to make sure everybody's lines were muted there. So one of our biggest features that people love is the fact that you can track your loved ones remotely. So if you did one of these bracelets, or give one of these bracelets to your grandma, you can at any given moment, no matter where you are in the world, you can look at your app as long as grandma allows you to follow her. And why is my, hang on a second. Sorry guys, I don't know what is going on with this. It's not clicking to the next one. Give me just a second here, guys. Go back. Okay, there we go. Here we go. So you can monitor your loved ones. So when looking at your grandma, you can at any given moment, no matter where you are in the world, you can look at your app as long as grandma allows you to follow her. So you can check your grandma's blood pressure as soon as her soon-to-be blood sugar or heart rate, sleep quality, anything that she wants to share with you. You can monitor remotely, and you can even set the parameters, which is super cool too. So if grandma's blood pressure goes sky high from eating that pizza the other day, my grandma loves her sugar, and it goes over 140, you can actually get a text message, which is really awesome and interesting within itself. And the cool thing too is that there is also a panic button, and this is huge, guys. So you also have a panic button that to bring grandma back into this, okay? So let's say you gave one of your grandmas one of these. And let's say she's at the grocery store, she's at church, or she's in her bathroom. She can tap this little button that's right here, okay, on the side twice, and whoever she deems her guardian will get a message on their text message, as well as an email of the exact GPS coordinates of where she is, where everyone knows grandma fell at the grocery store. We need to help her with this. And my husband and I actually tested this the other day, and it gave the exact GPS coordinates of where our house was. So it's really cool. It works great. It's also great for real estate agents. You guys, this is huge for real estate agents. When they're showing homes, they're showing this to people that they don't know. They're going to an empty house. And so they love, love, love this feature because they can press this button if they feel like they're in danger. And as a health professional as well too, there's some of us who actually go and travel to other people's homes and to train them. And sometimes we don't really know them too well. And so this is a great feature to have, or same with your kids if they're outside playing or you're going for a jog. There are many uses for this panic button, and it's just to keep everyone connected and healthy as well. And so here's what we do compared to the competitors. You go, what makes you different, different from an Apple Watch, okay? What makes you different from a lot of these different features of these different products? This is what sets us apart. And here is where we are right now, as of June of 2017 right now. We're kicking butt in the market, but most exciting thing is where we are going. So with this app store, it's going to give us a bracelet, the Hilo and the evolving brain that's going to continue to improve. So right now, think of this features you're already excited about. Maybe you're excited about blood pressure, blood alcohol. Maybe you're excited about the calories and the EKG. Maybe you're excited about the monitoring. Maybe you're excited about the ovulation app, which is huge. Yes, ovulation app. I know a lot of friends who could definitely use this feature, especially for our age group. We're in the millennial stage, but there's a lot of different things people can be excited about. But in the very new future, I just want to put your business cap on for a second. Okay, I want you to put it on. There's going to be dozens and dozens and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of apps. So no matter if you're 14 years old or over 100 years old, there's going to be features on this bracelet that you're going to love and your customers are going to love too. So it's not like the Fitbit. It's not like you're into fitness or care about your steps. There's no need for the bracelet, right? So same things about the Apple Watch. The texting, the calling, I mean, that's pretty much all it does, right? So ours is going to continuously evolve. We're going to have hundreds and hundreds of apps out, and it's going to continuously grow with this as well too. And so I want to give you an example here as well, okay? In 2017, when the iPhone first came out, I don't know if all of you remember that. It was super weird when it comes to a touch screen, okay? I remember when the touch screen came out, I just thought it was crazy. And I had a flip phone, okay, and it was weird, okay, but nowadays we're really used to it, right? So back in the day, it was weird. I remember it took me some time to get adjusted to this. I had a Sony Square phone, and it like had a little flip down thing. Oh, it was hilarious. And texting cost 50 cents a text, and it only stored like 5 phone numbers. And so when the touch screen came out, you know, I was never been an iPhone user. I've always been an Android user, but I had a flip phone for quite some time, and I felt like it was really weird to text on this machine. And so the Nokia and BlackBerry were very popular in 2007, especially when BlackBerry came out, right? It's what every single person had, but here's what it came with. 10 pre-installed apps, 10 pre-installed apps, okay? But what made Apple different is that it had 100 downloadable apps, right? So it came with a ton of apps. Well, what happened was after 10 years, Nokia and BlackBerry went out of business, and the Apple iPhone and touch screens and app stores are the most popular thing in the world. So when you buy your iPhone, it comes with 20 pre-installed apps, right? Like the iTunes phone, the photos, camera app, whatever. But you and I and everyone else have access to 2 million, actually more than 2 million apps in the App Store that we can customize to our actual phones, which is crazy. You want games, you want this, we want that, we can do this, and 2 million because there's an App Store. And it totally put BlackBerry and Nokia out of business. So what made Apple, what made it different at the beginning? They both did phone calls, they both did text, and just like now, the idea of the Fitbit and the Garmin, we all do calories, we all do heart rate. It's the basic wearable technology. But what happened when you started to open these up to developers, people could create new apps, and it literally put the competition out of the business. So that's what's happening now in 2017. The Fitbit, the Garmin, the Samsung, and all of these things do about 5 or 6 things. And really, that's about it. I mean, I had a Fitbit that had like, it was just the Fitbit Flex, and it just showed the dots, and it only recorded sleep, steps, and then my calories burned. That's really all it did. So we are going to smoke the competition, y'all. And how much growth we're going to have, this is going to be a dashboard for your health. So an analogy of this, so think of your car, let us know if your engines get hot. And when we're low on coolant, if we're low on gas, if we're low on oil, we have a dashboard, because if we didn't, we would run our car, keep going and going until it's broken down. But Justin, my husband, would go against me with this. Sometimes I go until a light comes on. I'm like, oh, the light's on. He said, why would you do that? But anyway, so luckily we have a dashboard that lets us know that our tires are low, and it lets us know before something breaks down. And that's what we have. We actually have a dashboard, but there's nothing like that for our health. We don't know if we're going to have a heart attack. We don't know if we're going to do this. We don't go to the doctor once every 6 months, right? I honestly don't. I don't like going to doctors. I'm a health professional. Our CEO wanted to create a product that gives us a dashboard of our health, so we can look at our phone. This amazing technology can diagnose an entire body and look at what we have. We need that, what we are moving in the next couple of years, right? So it's literally going to let you know what's wrong with you and what you need to improve. So this is going to be the dashboard of your health. So really understand the difference here when it comes to our own competition. Okay, so basically what they're comparing this to is the iPhone in 2007 is just like the Hilo now. There are competitors, but we're about to crush the competition. We already do way more than everyone else in this very, very good position to be in right now when it comes to business. So, all right, so here's the business. So how do you get started in the business? This is super duper simple. I'm telling you, as a mom and as a health professional, I'm crazy. I'm no busier than you. You're no busier than me. This is very, very simple in how we do this. I'm going to break this down by step and share with you how we've been able to integrate this into our crazy life. Okay, so I'm going to break this down. So the first thing you want to look at, okay, basically is that you just pick a pack. Okay, you pick a pack. There's no difference between someone who wants to build the business and someone who's a consumer, right? So by becoming a consumer of the single, family, or the premium pack, you get a fully functioning website that you can run your whole business on. So let me just kind of go back to these packs real quick, okay? So for $319, you get one bracelet. Okay, so if you just want one bracelet for yourself, you don't want to give anyone to your friends or family to monitor you or do any of that, you can get one bracelet. So the most popular pack, honestly, is the middle one, which is the family pack, because one of our biggest features is that you want to be able to monitor your loved ones right, and you also get a healthy, better value when you're getting a box of colored bands, which, right, I got purple to match my hair. And you can do that for your helos, which brings the value down to $250 per helo. Hello, that's so much cheaper. So you're saving a lot of money by going to a bundle pack. And then you have a premium pack, which is what my husband and I started at, which is also extremely popular. You're getting 6 helos. You're also getting 6 boxes of colored bands. So when you give them out to your children or give them out to your spouse or your family or grandma, whoever, they can choose to wear different colored bands, which is really cool throughout the day. And it's a ton of fun because you can match it with different ways. And by doing that, you're bringing the value down to $213 a kilo. So the more you buy, the more money you can save. But when it comes to the business, I highly recommend going to the largest pack because you're going to be able to move much quicker. And here's what's cool. Because we have a larger pack, I've talked to a lot of our locals here in McClellanville. It's a very small town of 400 people. I told them about the mosquito app, blah, blah, blah. So I told them, I said, hey, can you guys beta test this for me for a week? I want to know your thoughts. Okay, because here's what happens when you give this to them and they try it out for a week and somebody else comes up to them and they say, what is that? Man, this is what it does. Hey, check this out. This is exactly what it does. And that person's going to be like, that is super duper cool. Who do I go? How do I get that? We'll go contact Lindsay and Justin. So that's why it's good to have that. Okay. And then, you know, they can either buy it from you or they just order their own pack through your own website. So if you want to build quickly, you can move 5 to 7 times or even 10 times faster by doing the 2,000 pack, okay? But we always say whatever you're comfortable with, you can win either one of those packs. But I would just be doing you a huge disservice if I didn't share with you the importance of going to the biggest pack, because you're going to move so much faster and you're going to really, really see why. But by getting started, you're going to get started. Okay, let's say you did the biggest pack, you get your 6 kilos, and you also get this beautiful website and this is what it looks like. That's me and my handsome husband up there. Okay, our name is JLM Solutions. That's our LLC. It'll come with your picture, has your card, it'll have your products, it'll also list your rank. This is what you'll send to people through Facebook or text message when they want to purchase. So they would do this, they'll get what you get. Okay, so you would send your username like jlmsolutions.worldgn.com or herman.worldgn.com or marie.worldgn.com. You get the drift. So whatever username you send over, it just automatically takes them to that store and they can purchase whatever they want. So anyone who wants to purchase just goes there, they click to purchase. You don't have to do any of the shipping, okay, which is cool. All right, you don't have to accept the payments, right? There's no receipts at all. And I'm telling you, as a health professional, I had to keep track of all that. It was crazy. I didn't know how to keep track of all that. With this, you don't have to keep track of all that. And they handle the distribution, services handled, the manufacturing, the company does all that for you. So we get to do the fun part, which is just marketing. All right, purple hair, purple band. And when someone wants to buy, they go to the website and they click and buy it and they fill out their address, they fill out the payment, and the company accepts the payment and we get paid a commission at least 3 weeks later, okay, as it gets started. So your very first step here is after you become a customer and one of these packs, your first goal is you want to sign up 2 customers. You want to have one on the left, organization A, and one on the right, organization B, or left, right, whatever you want to call it. So for this example, let's just use Bill and Mary. Okay, Bill and Mary both get started this year. And this year, their beachfront property, they want to get one. So share this with people that you really love and care about their first, because this is a really good position to have, right? This is in the beginning of your business. So Bill and Mary get started. Their first goal is they want to do the exact same thing, and they want to get there first to beachfront properties. So after you help Bill and Mary get started, help them each get their first 2 beachfront properties, your structure is done for life. So this opens up all those different ways, and you're able to be paid. Okay, what's really exciting is that it's just a 1-2 punch. Okay, it's you get started, you get Bill and Mary started as customers, help you get them their first 2 customers, and you're done. Okay, the structure is done, and everything else, it just becomes about your sales volume. And I'm gonna get to that in just a second, but let me give you a visual of what this would look like. So you're right here at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna show you the example of the United States. So you're right here at the bottom, and let's just use the United States as an example. Okay, so you have organization A. organization B, and you're building 2 organizations, right? Bill and Mary. So let's say Bill lives in California and he got started, and let's say Mary lives in Ohio and she got started. So you have organization A going to your organization B going, all right, you got your first promotion. You're on your way. Well, what was the next step is helping Bill and Mary sign up their first 2 customers, right? So let's say Bill's first 2 customers is Josh in Southern California and his cousin Sarah in Washington. So let's say Mary and her friend Holly in New York and her cousin friend Jim in Florida. Now here you are, you've got 2 people in California, you got your franchising business too, you have someone in Washington, you have someone in Ohio, someone in New York, someone in Florida. Now your business is starting to grow. So let's see how this works. This is pretty cool. Let me show you how we get paid. So we are paid many different ways, okay? We have fast start bonuses, sales volume, fidelity box, car bonuses, millionaire pool, check matching, luxury trips, and a lot of cool ways that we're paid. But for the sake and length of this video, and I want to save value everybody's time, I'm just going to share with you the first 2 ways. So if you want to dig into the compensation, just ask the person who invited you here, okay? Or to the recorded webinar, the compensation plan video, and it'll break down more of how this all works. But I'm going to show you on this Zoom meeting the first 2 ways, okay? The fast start and the 20% sales volume, because it's the most common, and that's where you're going to get started out with. So let's go back to the first step. Let's say your friend Bill, who got started, decides to go with the family pack because you did. He wants to give out to a family. So we're right here. These bold fine print says 500 sales volume and $135 fast start. So anytime someone gets started, regardless of the pack, you make 10% fast start referral right away. So if Bill in California, your first person in your organization, gets started for the family pack, as you can see here at the bottom, you earn 10% off of that bonus, so you get $135. And the same thing with Mary from Ohio and organization B, okay? Because she got started with the family pack, boom, you made 10%, boom. So you made $270 just off those first fast starts. But like I said, you also, and at this most lucrative way, the 500 sales volume points are also put into the compensation plan. So when Bill gets started, family pack, you've got paid on the 500 sales volume, but the 500 sales volume points also goes into your organization A, organization B, which you are then paid up to 10% for each of those as well. So as you can see, 10% of 500 is $50. 10% of 500 on Mary is $50. So for the week, if that's all you did for the week, you got Bill and Mary started on the family pack and you send them a couple videos, they're watching this, soon they go, okay, this is pretty cool. I want to start this, I want to share with people. All right, you just made $370 just sitting on your cell phone, which is pretty flippin' cool, okay? But what about Josh and Sarah? Remember, Bill got Josh and Sarah started, and Mary got Holly and her cousin Jim started. Well, the same thing happens for them. They all got started for the family pack, 500 sales volume points for Sarah, sales blowing points for Bill, 500 points for Josh, same thing with Holly, Mary, Jim, and so on for the organization A and B. And all of this counts. 1,500 in sales volume, 1,500 sales volume. So you're paid 10% in the sales volume. So what's 10% of 1,500 minus 150? What's 10% of 1,500 minus 150, right? You've made right down here in the purple box, 10% of the sales volume, 150, so that was 570 for the week. But here is what's really cool. What if Josh signs up somebody and Sarah signs up somebody and Mary and Holly and everyone who starts people through their website and they build this global organization? I know this picture is just of the US, but imagine these little circles of people blowing up, boom, 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 everywhere. 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, and it's all adding up. Organization A, organization B, does 10,000 sales volume on the left and on the right, and you are paid 10%, remember? So 10% of 10,000 is what, 1,000, and 10% of 10,000 is 1,000, plus your fast starts of getting Bill and Mary started, and if that was on the same week, boom, you've made a little over 2,200 for a week. That is life-changing right there. So I want to show you the average income chart in this disclaimer. So like I said, this is not guaranteed averages, guys. Your income is based on the hard work of all of that, and there's definitely a disclaimer here. And I don't want to say this guarantee. These are all complete averages, but as I just showed you in the previous slide, 10,000 on your left, 10,000 on your right is going to equal around 8,000 to 9,000 in income. But even look at a couple here, the goal, I mean, 2,000 in each, right? That's only 4 people in your organization A, and 4 people in organization B. So imagine this, and you're going to be already making close to $2,000 a month. And as you can see, this goes down to Grand President Millionaire. And when you're doing $1 million in each organization and you can make, you know, almost 7 figures, there is a way to actually make 7 figures a month here. There's people already doing that right now. But I just want to show you, like, even as a silver, you can make it. Depends on what you're looking to do. You know, if you're looking to make an extra couple $100, we're going to show you how to do that. If you're looking to make a couple extra $1,000, we're going to show you how to do that. If you really want to make this into a huge, huge investment and make hundreds and thousands of dollars, we'll also show you how to do that. So, big question. How do you do this, Lindsay? How do we do it? How do we get started? Simple as this. You pick a pack, okay? Now, the average person, as soon as they get excited, and I'm sure you've seen this on Facebook, right? Hey, guys, I just joined a company. Don't post this on Facebook, all right? I just joined the company of the world. It's called World Global Network. The products are amazing. Join me in the business opportunity. Blah, 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 blah. You can get this, that, purple bands, blah, 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 blah. Here's my link. Go here. Please, 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 for the sake of the Lord and yourself and saving you from losing contacts, don't do that, okay? Don't spam your friends on Facebook and social media. That is not how we build a business. You build a business by picking your pack, sending out 2-minute videos, and having people hop on a live Zoom just like this or recorded call just like this as well. You pick a pack, send out a video, pop on for more information. So it's 2017, you want to build virtually. So what does this mean? This is a true online business, you guys. You know, there's no home parties. There is no inventory. There's nothing to sample. As a mom in the previous companies that I've been with before in this industry, I traveled a lot. We spent more traveling than we were making it. And, you know, I'm so grateful that we were able to find this business and build strictly from home around the kids' schedule so we can create a freedom lifestyle for our kids. And you can do that for yourself as well. So, biggest thing here, okay, is don't ever group message people, okay? Don't ever use a social media for spamming. There's no hotel lobby meetings, okay, that you can fall asleep at. And I don't recommend going to coffee sit-downs. We live 45 minutes from the nearest town, and I tell you what, we did that a lot with previous companies, and I can't tell you how much money we spent in gas driving in for these meetings as well. So it's been a blessing to do everything over line. So my biggest ask is that you all just be coachable. Do not reinvent the wheel. Okay, so I have people come to me all the time. This happens a lot. I've got these ideas, Lindsay. I'm going to post it on Craigslist. I put flyers and mailboxes in the car. I'm going to go to a fitness expo. I'm going to put out all these products. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And they spend all their energy trying to reinvent the wheel, trying to grasp onto more people. But I'm here to tell you, just to be honest, I don't want you to waste your time or money. And if you do not follow the system that we coach and teach you on, and especially with our leaders, if you just go, Lindsay, I am coachable. Tell me what to do, okay? We can help you become successful just 3 to 5 hours a week, but do not reinvent the wheel. Please, 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 please let us share with you exactly what to do. It's as simple as this. Pick a pack, you send a video, and you have people hop on a video conference call. You do not need to go and sit down with a friend for an hour, have a cup of coffee, tell them about this business, because they're going to think with their busy schedule, how can they sit down with each and every single one of their person? And that is scary. It is very time consuming. But if you just pick a pack, send out a 2-minute video and say, check this out. Your friend goes, this is flippin' awesome. How did you hear about this? Or I really need to know more. Hey, actually, there is a video recording in Zoom that I'm going to give you more information. There's this awesome girl, Lindsay Mattingly. She's given one, so you should better check it out, okay? Or just let me introduce you to my friend. And they are one of the top people in this company that helped me get started. They know more info than I do, and we have a little 3-way call. Again, you pick a pack, send a 2-minute video, you hop on a Zoom call, and I want you to think of the Zoom real quick here, okay? By sharing what you would rather as a busy person watching how everybody's busy, you'd rather go, you have an hour-and-a-half coffee, sit down with 10 of your different friends, and you go spend 15 hours. Is it easier to do that, or is it easier to invite 10 friends with one 30-minute webinar. Okay, hey, I started this new project, want you to check it out. Or hey, listen, I partnered with 2 very successful friends and in a tech company, instantly thought of you because you're a health nut like me. You got to check this out. That's what I've been utilizing. That's how I've been able to expose to people as well. You know, and they're in their pajamas. They can hop on Zoom, have their water, which I need to drink. They can have their water, coffee, wine, whatever, in the own comfort of their home. Your friends are going to go, you mean to tell me, Lindsay, that you sent me a text, I hopped on, I watched a video, a friend of yours explained it a little more, I watched another video, decided I'm in, and that's all I have to do? No parties, no sit downs, nothing to sample, no inventory, no writing receipts, okay? You pick a pack, you get a website, you send out 2-minute video, 5-minute video, introduce them to the webinar, you get people on a Zoom, they're in, they're out, you move on to the next person. We're not in the selling or convincing game, you guys. We are in the sorting game. You, just like many other people that you know, will see this info get started immediately. It took me 15 minutes to know that this was for me and my family. Some people it takes a day or 2, and that's completely fine. But that's about it. People will know after this video, after a phone call, if they want to move forward or not. Just share this with people or 3 people a day, okay? So what is the investment, okay? When you're looking at the investment, back to the first step, you just pick a pack, that's all. Pick a pack. Like I told you, I recommend the biggest pack if you can comfortably afford that financially. The best investment is a one-time investment. Then it comes to your inventory, you'll be done. So I highly recommend that. You'll get your website and everything up and running, and you run your global business for only $59 a month. No joke. By becoming a loyal member, I've had this one highlighted down here. There's a lot of different things. I'm not going to go over everything, but this is the best one in my opinion. You spend $59 a month, you get $75 back, store credit, use it, you know, for the new phone, new device that's coming out. Rolls over every single month. So at the end of the year, you're going to have $900 in store credit, and you're also going to get a protection plan for after 4 months. And if the dog eats it, you can send up 2-year and get them replaced. Okay? Which is cool. It allows you to earn commissions, keep your sales volume. There's a 1% bonus there, a lot of other benefits. So you can also connect 5 kilos. This way, if you get one to grandma or the kids, there's no monthly fee for them. The $59 covers all of them. So just so you know, if you're getting a family pack, you as a solo, as the sole owner of the $59 will cover 5. So grandma, the kids, your friends, none of them have to worry about monthly fees, and they can all just enjoy their Hilo for free, which is super neat. So lastly, I want to talk about positioning, okay? We're moving at such a high exponential rate. We're running really fast at this right now. We are pre-launching our business and launching our business. Some of us on the line are really a pre-launch or launch, especially if you love the product, you want to know more about this business, that's fine. Like I told you, there's no difference. So you might as well just get started now. And if you like this, this is what I would do to get started now. You know, I would do exactly that, because what's going to happen is someone's going to watch this video 3 minutes later after you. They're going to get sent a video from the person who invited you. The person who invited you here, they're already sending videos out right now as we're talking, okay? And 10 minutes later, they're going to get started. And as you can see, if you get started now, and then in 2 hours, 2 more people get started, those 2 people will be in your organization. So they bring 1,000 sales volume points. That's going to count for you. And if you wait, those same 2 people are going to get started anyway, and those 1,000 sales volume points are not going to count for you. So you're going to be in their organization. They won't be in your organization. So everything here is timing. There's no favoritism. It's just what it is. First come, first serve in this team, because this isn't the whole company's video. This is your organization, our organization. We're moving at such a rapid pace that whoever sent this to you is in a very, very, very good position. So what I would do, just get started, let them know where you're at, let them know if you need more information, the compensation plan, or if you'd like to speak with myself or another leader, you get your questions answered. So let's rock and roll, guys. Let's get this started, and we can get this game plan going for you. So like I told you, there would be a promotion at the end of this presentation. So what I want you to know is that anybody who signs up as a family pack or premium pack until the end of June, you're going to get a travel voucher, which includes a flight and 2-night hotel in the U.S. at selected cities, okay? And also, Twan and Van wanted to let everybody know that if you sign up 10 family packs at the end of our launch, just get back with your leader who invited you, you will get a flight out to California and get special training from top earners, Chad and Natita Chong, and I just totally spelled her name wrong. Awesome. All right. So if you know this is for you to get started within 24, 48 hours, we'll do a game plan. We'll answer all your questions, okay? And what to post on Facebook, what to do with your list, how to approach your friends, how to do all of this, because like to do this every exclusive way, we're going to do this a very cool way. And that's what makes us different in this culture. We're not spammy. We don't blast, email blast, text blast people, okay? We really understand the market in 2017. All right, and we're going to teach you how to do this. This is extremely simple to do when it comes to actual logistics. The hard work is playing the numbers, okay? The hard work is that you just have to write a list of people, you know, for example, a list of 100 people, and you just message 3 of them a day. That's it. If you can message 3 a day, send 2-minute video or have them hop on a Zoom, the hard work portion, that's the hard work portion, it's just done. But sending someone to a video, having them watch or hop on a Zoom, it's not hard. Everyone can do this within little as 3 to 5 hours a week. Just please don't reinvent the wheel. Let us definitely help you, okay? I love this quote on here. This is from Dr. Seuss at a park that we normally go to. Only you can control your future. You hold that pen and their empty sheets are right in front of you. It's time to start your new chapter. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you have any questions, let the person know where you're at. If you see yourself as a customer gets paid, or you need more information to do your due diligence, just go ahead. We're going to help you out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Father's Day, and I'm looking forward to talking with all of you soon. Bye, guys.